All right, let's get more details on our breaking news story. The long-awaited report on the Public Investment Corporation is finally out. The deadline for its release was extended twice. It was submitted to the President in December last year. Our reporter Heidi Jacos has been working through the 1,000-page report. She joins us now live from the newsroom. So Heidi, this of course is a long-awaited report. Give us some of these conclusions.
It is most definitely a long-awaited report, Shahan. We've been waiting since last year. There was a second extension given. The document is, of course, almost 1,000 pages, so it's going to take me quite a while to get through it. But just looking at some of the conclusions, the Commission does indeed confirm that there has been substantial impropriety at the PIC, poor and ineffective governance, inadequate oversight, confusion regarding the role and function of the board, which is extremely imperative. And in many instances, the report is basically saying that while there have been policies and processes and frameworks established at the PIC, which of course handles over trillions of rands in investment, failed to adhere to these various policies and processes that were in place. It bypassed all of that. Something else that was also interesting in the conclusions is that the Commission makes it very clear that the board was very much conflicted. If one remembers, Shahan, early last year the board completely threw in the towel and resigned, which did include the Deputy Finance Minister Modli Gungubele, due to all the accusations and allegations made against that board, due to the conflict that was brought up from the Commission, from various witnesses in the Commission. And it basically seems as though the Commission has found all this wrongdoing that was brought about. Something else that's also very important is that the Commission confirms that there was victimization of staff at the PIC. Almost every single witness that testified at the Commission that comes from the PIC said that they were being victimized, they were being brought into various disciplinary processes without proper accusations and evidence put on the table. So it's going to take me a while to get through everything, but what's important for me to look into will definitely be about the various investments that the PIC made, specifically into VBS Mutual Bank, into AO Technology Solutions, where Iqbal Survey was heavily implicated in that. So these are just some of the findings and conclusions that I've managed to read in the last 5 minutes.
And then, of course, the man at the center of it all, Dan Matjila, has he been accused of anything?
Most definitely. So there were some reports a couple of weeks ago which said that he had been found of no wrongdoing, but point 16 of the conclusions in the report says that Dr. Dan Matjila and his ways and contributions to individual organizations and political parties reflect his abuse of office and the ability to exert undue influence over investee companies. So he's being accused basically of abusing his power in office as a CEO of PIC. One must remember that he was accused of loaning money to certain individuals asked by certain political people, and basically the report confirms that he is found guilty of that, and he basically abused his power in office.